They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense.
King Harold, King's Club Casino, King's Club Roulette. So we're going to move, like I said, we had a turning point in the last couple of days where we have elevated things into more certainty of the 99.9. The refinements continue. The working with the kingdom continues as we all kind of sharpen our swords together. I'm going to point out that we're going to use the red, black, red, red, black, black sequence today. And it is important when you're playing it that you don't get out of sequence. You don't get out of sequence, you don't get out of your betting amount. So there is some feelings about when you get to the $50, the $50 level, do you restart at the beginning? And I'm going to leave it up to you guys whether you do or not. I kind of think that you can just roll on with it. I do restart on Martingales. And so that's what I'm going to start it out with, Martingales today, just to get a look at it. And I'm going to play $10 on red, and we will Martingale. But I'm not going to go red, black, red, black. I'm going to go red, black, red, red, black, black. So we're going to go $10 Martingales. So we had red, so now we got 20 on black. And now we got 40 on, I stay here on the greens, so we got 40 on black. So there's the win. You can see you're up 10, so I would reset to 10 in red. Instead of going to the double reds and back to the single reds, I'm back at the start of the sequence. So now we won on the first one, so we're going to repeat it because we are going to stay on the sequence now. We're $10 on red. Reason we play red, black and not odd, even or high, low is because the red, blacks are alternating all the way around the wheel. And that's why you want to be in the game. You don't want to have these soft spots on the wheel. So I'm going to go one more Martingale. We've won 3 of them, but I'm going to go one more Martingale. We're at the beginning of red, black, red, red, black, black. We're going to black for 20. And there it is. So this is the Martingale. I know you can dig a hole with it too. We did not today, but I'm going to go on from here on to progressive betting. Just wanted to show you the Martingale. I want to also take a moment to say Jason Martin sent us some really interesting comments about progressive play. He's a big progressive advocate, and it was good to hear from him, and I'd like to work with Jason Martin going forward. Jason, I'd like you to move up to the king status. I certainly would, but you don't have to. I'm going to be responding to you either way. We also had Todd Davis has been with us from the very beginning. And so, Todd, you've seen it kind of like from the very first baby steps with the syllabus that the angel put together was a kind of a Paul McCartney long and winding road. It was leading to this place, and we refined all the way along the way. So you have seen it, Todd, all the way, and thank you for taking this trip with us. I've got some kings out there. First off, I would say Anthony Payne's not a king yet, is he, Anthony? Yeah, Anthony, it's good hearing from you too, and I would encourage you to upgrade to king status if you can. If you cannot, we fully understand. We're not in the pressure business, but it's always good to hear from you. Then we did have some kings weighed in with us. I'll mention King Brett Morton at first. Brett, if you want to play this on the I block wheel, the only thing I would say is always be mindful that the I block is intuitive towards the zeros, and so you'll need to add them. I wouldn't play I block without having zeros in play. And when you've got zeros in play on your progressions, you're going to have to go up more than 1 unit. You've got to go up 1 unit plus your 000 bet, or you don't recover all your money. You'll see that as you do it, and you'll be able to come up with your own math as to how you do it. We also heard from King Mike. Always a pleasure, sir. You know that. King Chuck, our craps master, who is looking at this roulette now of progressive betting is, okay, it's not Martingale, but it sure is an interesting way to do it. And King Chuck, good to hear from you, and I want to hear back from what kind of experiences you have. And we also had King Dave Cook out there. So Dave, always a good best, my friend. Thank you for reaching out to us. I'm going to start the progressive betting, and we'll just do a few rounds of it so we can reinforce it with you. Beginning with $10, I know we've got a $40 plus there, but we did win that, so that's okay.
So now you're going to 90.
So now we're going to 90. Yep, that's the goal.
Yep.
The goal is $90 now, and we're $10 on red, and we're beginning, and then we go to 20 on black. And there's the 20 on black. And so we go to 30 on red. And we're only $10 away, but I think we still have to go to 40, don't we, Angel? We got to go to 40 on red. $40 on red is the next progressive. So there's the $40 on red. So we went red, black, red, red, and now we are plus $120.
Now you reset.
So we reset the bet, but I don't reset my sequence. So the next bets are two blacks. I'm going to begin with $10.
You're gonna keep going on the sequence.
I'm asking you about it.
I like to reset.
Okay, we're resetting. Angel likes to reset and start over. If you're going to reboot the computer, you should reboot the whole thing, not half of it. So he said, go back to 10 on red. So that's where we are. And that's a clean sheet of paper. Okay. So we start again, $10 on red.
And now we got to be to 170 before we do it.
Now we got to be up $50 more. So with the $10 bet, win or lose, we were going to go to 20 on black. So that's where we are. $20 on black. The next bet, we have two red bets coming up. $30 on red. What were we going to, Angel?
190, I believe.
Okay, we're at 180, so we got to go to...
Yeah, gotta go one more.
Got to go one more. So this is one more red bet, and we just won with 30, so we got to go to 40 on the second red bet. So we got to go to 50 on black.
Yep.
And there's the 190. So Angel is saying go back to 10 on red.
Yep, go back to 10 on red.
So we're going back to $10 on red. And the next bet is 20, of course, and it's on black. Follows up with two red bets. This one is $30. And this one is $40. You know what this milestone is, Angel?
Well, it was 190. Let's look at it. 190.
So we're going to 50 on black.
Yep.
First of two black bets, $50. So that busts through.
Yeah. So now we get to go reset again.
Okay, so let's reset again. We're up 280. So we're going to reset again with a $10 bet on red. This is the positive progression. We did the Martingale just ever so briefly.
I mean, I just want to go longer. I just want to keep, pushing the envelope here just to reemphasize the sequencing and the restarting. Because you do have to stay in sequence.
You got to stay in sequence.
And you have to bet the right amount of money. We have a $2,000 buy-in for $10. If you're going to do $1, you need $200. Not $150, not $100, $200.
And there's another $50 right there because we did hit 3 straight. And listen, we recognize when you're hot, and when you're not, you're not.
Yeah.
The whole point about this is to win when you aren't hot. So we have a much
We're gonna keep
much
going.
higher conversion. So it'll hit a cold spell because that's what it does. But
So let's do it.
79%. You're not going to have that. So we're up $340 pretty rapidly.
But it can, and then you're out of the casino quick.
Yeah, you wouldn't keep doing this if you were
Yeah,
in the casino. Take your money and go. $20 on black. So here, this is better.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Always better to see the harder side of things. Good. We go to 40 on red now. And now we have black for 50. And black for 60. Okay, so we're at 350. So I think we start over to red. We go back.
I think
we go 60 on red.
Yeah, 60 on red, and then we're done if we win this
If
one.
we win this one. So you got 60 on red because we're still progressing upward. And we're back at the beginning of the sequence now. So now we go to 70 on black. And now we go to 80 on red. And then staying on red, we go to 90 on red. The second of the reds. And we go to 100 on black. So we're at 310, we go to 110 on black. And we go to 120 on red. And we go to 130 on black. And that's the one we were waiting on.
Yeah.
You were waiting on getting the 2 in a row. Now we're at 450.
And now you reset back down to 10.
Angel still wants to keep playing.
Yeah. I just want to. I wanted to do this kind of ad nauseum for a little bit. Just
We're already at ad nauseum.
yeah, I know. Let's just do it one. Let's go one more time.
Okay, we'll go.
You know me. I want to see us break this thing, but I know we're not going to. But we have a $2,000 buy-in.
Well, we staggered there like we were wanting to. So 20 on black after the initial red spin of the sequence. And then 30 on red. We're going to stay on red for the second spin with a $40 bet. Go to black for 50. No, actually, I repeat the red bet
you do,
because of
huh?
the 0.
Okay.
50 on red. We didn't lose to the opposite side. Now we go to black with 60. Repeat the sequence if you hit the 0, because that's not the opposite number. And there's the black, and there's the number. That's the number that Angel was looking for, $520. Keep in mind that the baccarat is played the same way. And you can look at this as red, black, red, red, black, black. That's the way it is. And you can look at it in baccarat as banker, player, banker, banker, player, player.
But the key is to reset at once you make your $50.
The key is to reset when you make the $50.
Because if you don't, and you climb up that mountain, you can get hurt.
You still need 2 wins, and we kind of climbed up a little bit.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, but I'm just saying with that buy-in that you had, I mean, it's the same thing with 200. If you're playing with only $1, you at $5, you are going to reset back down to $1. Don't climb back up that hill, because if you can get hurt. So the key is to stop at that limit and then reset.
The whole point of this 99.9 and all the refinements that we're working on is that you win every time. That's what we're searching for. We know ultimately you can't win every time, so we're trying to win as many times as you can, as opposed to the one bad time. But as you see in all of these and all of my times inside the casino, I've not come across it yet. But as we know, everything is always in play. This is roulette. The numbers can get real slippery. But we're working with everybody here, and I'm really appreciating the comments and the way the entire kingdom's pulling together to try to make us all better. Anyone is welcome to respond to any comment, because everybody here is in the same community. So thank you to all of you. Angel and I spent some time talking today before we began this session that we wanted to put out there to you. And we're going to continue this way, and we're going to continue doing other things, and we are going to go into baccarat and show that too, because I want every way that you guys can make money in the casino. Thank you to all of you. For the Angel, the King bids you adieu.